None of us wants to believe it. Prepared to die. John 11:25-26. Jesus said to him, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me, even if he dies, will live, and everyone who lives and believes in me will never die. Do you believe this? Introduction. Proverbs 27:1. Do not boast about tomorrow, because you don't know what the day will bring. Everyone who is alive must die. One person dies every 13 seconds. U.S. Census 2013. Hebrews 9:27. And as it is appointed for men to die once, and after this the judgment. Ready or not, death comes to us. Oh, all Christians long to go to heaven, but when the doctor tells us we are leaving, we feel panic and horror. Oh, all Christians want to go to heaven, but none of them want to die for it. Oh, do you want to go to heaven? Are you ready? Death is an inevitable and impartial event. I am not afraid of death, but I do not want to be there when it comes to me. Psalm 89:48. What man will live and not see death? 2. Benefits of remembering that we are going to die. Sensitizes us to pain. Pain is real. Romans 12:15. Be weep with those who weep. We find comfort in God. Matthew 5:4. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. We acquire wisdom. It brings us back to the reality that we are only human. 186. James 4:13-15. Let's go now, those who say, today and tomorrow we will go to such and such a city, and we will be there a year, and we will trade, and we will earn. When you don't know what will be tomorrow, because what is your life? It is certainly a fog that appears for a little while and then disappears. Instead of which you should say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that. Our lives change, our priorities, our values. Psalms 100:3. Know that the Lord is God. He made us, and not we ourselves. We are His people, and sheep of His pasture. We learn to value time. We recognize that our time on earth is temporary. Ecclesiastes 3:1-2. There is a season for everything, and a time for every purpose under heaven. Time to be born, and time to die. Our time is running out. 2 Corinthians 6:2. Now is the acceptable time. Here is now the day of salvation. 3. Our life counts. Get sharp. Proverbs 14:12. There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the path of death. Is there more people in the world? Romans 14:8. For if we live for the Lord, and if we die for the Lord. Therefore, whether we live or die, we belong to the Lord. When we learn to number the days of our life, our days begin to count. Psalm 90:12. Teach us in such a way to number our days that we bring wisdom to our hearts. Are you here? What we believe is more important than what the Bible says. Tolerance. Corruption. Sin. Sin is going to take us more time than we wanted to dedicate. It is going to involve us more than we thought, and it is going to cost us more than we were willing to pay. 187.